Hello, and here we are in our back garden in Great Lever. Not a massive garden, but also not tiny at the same time. And what I want to talk to you about today a little bit is this little area of land I've got. It's a very productive area, polyculture, with all sorts of different plants that help each other during the growing season. 98% perennials in this bed. But something that I've been banging on quite a lot about recently, in recent months, certainly in Bolton, is how easy it would be to generate a local food economy that would be very low in terms of financial cost to set up, and that could create good quality employment, good jobs in the town. And it would also ensure that the people of the town got to eat fresh, organically grown local produce, which they're currently priced out of the market in doing so. And I think that this local food economy has to start at home, really. So here I am in the back garden with my little herb bed, and today I've been collecting mint leaves. I'm going to make some mint wine later on. And during the course of the year, in this small area, I have enough mint to make around about 5 or 6 gallons of wine. And then over to this little area here where the lemon balm is, I can get equally around the same amount in terms of gallons of wine for the lemon balm. And I've sold bottles of this wine over the years, from anything to a couple of quid per bottle to around a tenner a bottle. And this is a tiny little area, this. And if you think about what farmers are getting for a 2.5-3 metre stretch in terms of an economic return, it's probably peanuts, probably a couple of quid. And then towards the end of this little polyculture here, we've got our hops vine. And every year from this hops vine, I get enough hops to make around 600 pints of beer. And there's a bit of a hops shortage in the UK, I read. So if you wanted monetary value from these, you could dry them out, cure them properly, and then you'd probably get around £5 for 100 grams on eBay. So just this little area here, we're not looking at it giving us a couple of quid. It's a potential of hundreds of pounds, and that's not to mention all the other crops that are in there. There's 2 huge gooseberry bushes that we're going to get probably a carrier bag full from both of these bushes this year. There's chives, various salad bits there. There's perennial red vein sorrel, Welsh onions, all of which we use ourselves. And I just think that anybody who's got a little bit of land, whether it's a garden or a backyard, in these times of extreme economic circumstances, that people should get out in the garden and do this. It's not difficult at all. Seeds are cheap. The return from seeds is massive. And basically, I'd suggest that everyone just go for it. Get growing.